Mr. Arunasis, you China criminalasis, Vedantchandra. Sudirbhas, Sobhas, Sudanshu Karmaka, Susheetal, Pranatos Majita, Majumdar, or Shivatos Ghosh, or your Hijra, I do not know. In this way, it is very difficult on you all, Pramani, Pranatos, Bidyut Ghosh, or your Hajra, and Grinai Krishna Ghosh, or you, Javatos, Devajyati Ghosh. You, Sujit Singh, Tushar Hajra, Vedantchandra, Dipankar Ghosh. तेरा बेटा है सिद्धोष, very illegal boy, Sigotos Ghosh, is the grandfather of his grandfather is Bidyut Hijra and Pradyut Hajra. And this prostitute, by illegal manner, no leftist can take Indianhood. It is my declaration. Indianhood is a greatness. It's related to God, Ilavanto, and Orcoism, the Surya sun god related. The term, no criminals who do not fear of, follower of God, Hari, Vishnu, Pusan, nobody cannot take Indianhood. INdu and Orco, Aryanhood, is related with Godhood, who are keep relations with those gods through the seven rishis, progenies, dharma, etc. Those who are not God-fearers, law abider of this progenies, the kinglyhood, greathood of Indian, I am banned all peoples cannot represent India or cannot take blame Indianhood. His Indianhood is the Lord of the whole earth people as a religious supremacy king. No other scientific, even science word is always related to that Hinduism and Orcoism. No other explanation of science and scientist, senator, democrat cannot be used. Sangsad cannot be used. Mantri cannot be used. No leftist cannot take any ministerial post. Is Satanism, anti-God, criminal, hood, and thus these people. And Sivotos is in such a horrible and terrific that group of that clean power system for deep undersea base set up and set up mobility power and the set up and down power which horsepower machines and the country's system that locking data management of that computer, supercomputer is needed. And these peoples of 10,000 peoples are eating and all those data have been well management. And if it is that USA government directly not involved and that whole climate, global warming, that way that changes, people illness, mental illness, if it is one within 5, it is a mentally retarded 30 person, and there is a horrible catastrophic climatic devastation of the whole North America. Where I have on that opposite surface, my Gurudev even was there, still on those spiritual power misusing this message to do devastation of the Indian people and the rest world, all people is Indian kingly hoods, progenies, and they has to follow this God, God, Trinity God, laws. What I say about Raj? I have come for to do Raj teaching and to Raj Karan, Raj Sthapan, mean Dharma Sthapan. Jada jada hi dharmasya glanir bhavati bharata. When that glani or bharata will be worse than today and present helpless humanity state, all the humanity's real, honest, scholarship scientist has been killed. If this who is not captured by the criminals corona developer virus, this video will start another that corona episode, the corona channel. I too mentioned those all criminals who are to advise, so far advised about corona, even Dr. Fauci, you have to remain jail. All the people involved in vaccine development and advise the people, most of the people is critically to be verified. If your role playing 50% advising and 50% way to snatch up those people, 50% for gaining nobility and money making purpose, you to purchase all that biological, biochemicals, production units, ownership, as you have telecally system, is that one baby in such a way can be made crippled and to compel horrible manner to me of that magnetic system who can manage the magnetic field earth inner of the gaseous energy form or compact form, liquid form, all those things form can be managed as they are remaining in the liquid water, deep sea. They can, that magnet of that power, of the molecular power of those systems. So massive, finest blade-based rotation and its system's length at this stage from me it is very difficult because I am unable to go from the inner core of the system, and this is what massive magnetic core surrounding me to prevent my rotational Raj Chakraborty power. And this mother chose particularly Bengal Veterinary College, which is associated obviously West Bengal University of Animal Sciences, when the World Food Administrative Organization, that FAO, and office the epizootics, all the genetic disease handler, and particularly when this prostitute boys is becoming suddenly rich, scientifically well equipped of this criminal hijacking power with their 1 lakh prostitute girls hired, giving life threat as their telecalling system to monitor, sending, deploy communication. They have all top digital facilities, scientists at their hand, and all top scientists mouthpiece, but the today's climatologist and other that virology aspect, corona mouthpieces, all are criminals. I cannot imagine as a best of the best virologist of the world. In that sense, if those people have not killed who have written, published this virology journal and virology research, if they are unable to learn this theory of the coronavirus mistake appearance, that lab-oriented strain coming and virulency developing, meaning is there, virus passaging. So that is then horrible theories are there, that who are the humanity annihilators. When I word I use humanity annihilators and the leftist, this leftist Indian Bengali, Vidhan Chandra or Jadavpur or Presidency, this people's group, Bengal SFI group and DSO Naxalist group, what they cannot do crime against humanity. They are only Satanism, representation of Satanism, and to misuse the Islam and take the name Allah disguises, to take help and to hide away from India and to come back through this again Hindu Indianhood. Hinduhood is a Hinduhood, and Hinduhood is a king names, God's name. So these people are taking Hindu name, this prostitute criminals, mass murderer, that climate, sometimes the global warming, atmosphere, environment, earth, sky, water, everything is being damaged, extremely compact, complicated, consistence and conformity changing. That this is being done by the remaining in the deep undersea, and who are, when this earth is run by Lord Shiva or Narayan, Vishnu Krishna, that great science, when you do not know about this Indian religious Geeta base, if you, the best documented book, that scripture is the Geeta. Lord Buddha has given his lot of sciences in his Madhya Majanika, that Dirghanikai book, where Silbhadra has details describe about the science of this religion. But these peoples of Bengali born the culprit, who not allowing me to publish, to reach my voice, too much authority, as I am only in Indianhood. I am come to teach that Raj, and I am that religious authority, Raj Chakraborty in power. At that human crisis, there may be previous, before me, my Gurudev's time, before that, maybe a 100 number of my power basis religious authority to represent India, but this all are, but these people have been killed in premature manner, practically compelled to leave earth as they are unable to maintain this vigorous magnetic trapping system. That horrible magnetic trapping system, which is so horrible that powerful, that can damage electromagnetic field. All are electromagnetic field. Magnetic field is electro. Electro field is the movement, and magnet is stopping. This is that whole that system we call Magi power. Magi to all Purush power, electronics, mobility giving power. That is movement is being stopped by these people. And that Kali power, Mother Kali. Now I am blaming this Vidhan Chandra Agriculture University, Jayanta Ghosh group, Bimal Ghosh, Mahitos Ghosh Karmakar, this group which have the Arambag, Pushpura Beshi, Tarakeshwar, the Karmakar family, Vishnupur, Vishwas, Kharagpur, that is Chandrakona, Ramjivanpur, Goghat, Arambag, these regions, people, Ghosh, Vishwas, Majumdar, and Singharai, Karmakar, Haldar, Tapadar, Samadar, Tarabdar, Majumdar, झुंझुमदार चुद्दार बहुत सारे हैं समादार तपादार इस चुदिर बच्चा क्रिमिनल एज prostitute they have prudence औद्धत्य दंभ इतना strong है as a criminal I cannot understand these people's औद्धत्य and the demand to become parallelly godlike religious status, courtship claiming. These criminals, horrible mass murder criminals, they're still in such a way, arrogant way to talk and do, they does not know. Yesterday night I framed the date will be horrible varieties manner of punishment. From reaching to Gogan, that people will be thrown on this